right, let's talk about a couple other issues if I can. Just in terms of the fight itself from UFC 229, how would you grade your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov's performance?
I thought Khabib fought beautifully. I thought he implemented the game plan that he wanted to implement, fought the way that he wanted to fight, and did exactly what he needed to do. I thought he fought beautifully.
The third round, did you score that for McGregor or for him?
I thought it was very close. But, I mean, it was a complete stand-up fight. And I thought either Conor won it 10-9 or 10-10, just like an even round. I mean, okay. I really did not see that much of a difference. You know, he landed a lot of good shots himself, you know, but I kind of thought it could have been a 10-10 round because they used the new scoring system, the new scoring system, right?
You know, I can't even keep track anymore, to be honest with you. It's my job to keep track, and I can't even do that.
Yeah, it's too much.
All right, but let me ask you about this. What did you make of McGregor's wrestling? I thought, you know, here was my sense. It was like Khabib just keeps knocking at the door, and you might have the ability to close the door 2, 3, maybe even 4 times, but he just keeps knocking until he finds an answer for it, and there's just no way anybody, Conor McGregor or God knows who else, can keep up with that.
Honestly, man, that first takedown, I thought he did I was like, wow. He really made him work for this takedown because Khabib, this is what we say at AKA, right? We try to get you lost in the sauce. We want to get you lost in the sauce, right? Like when we're on a leg, we want to give you 1. Okay, you'll defend 2. You'll defend 3. Then you start going, okay, wait a minute. Like then you start to get lost. You get lost in all the different transitions from move to move to move. And eventually we get you down. And then once we get you down, obviously, you know, it's very difficult to get back up. But I was like, wow, he didn't get lost in it. Like Khabib had to hit him with Khabib had to go to level 4 to get that first takedown. He went high crotch. He went crackdown. He went try to get the angle. He tried to run the pipe. Then he had to actually go to his knees, look across the back to get to a double just to get Conor down the first time. Conor didn't get lost. Like, he really did a good job. And that's why, if you're Team McGregor, there's cause for concern. Because I don't know if he could do that any better, and he still got beat in the way that he got beat. That's why I think if you're Team McGregor, you'd be concerned about a fight with Nurmagomedov. Because I don't think he could defend any better. I thought that was as good as – because he did a good job. And I don't know if he could do it any better.
Right, like a year of training, you can't make up for the difference. I mean, you could do better, but you can't really make up the difference, can you?
Well, because then he's going to go to level 5, and he's going to go to level 6, and he's going to just keep putting different things behind each other until eventually you kind of can't keep up. The people that's what Hiro Cejudo does. That's what he did to DJ a couple times to get those takedowns. You know who did it really good was Tatiana Suarez, right? Like, so Tatiana shoots a double leg on Carla Esparza knowing Carla's going to defend it. She knew, like, there's no way I'm just going to take this girl down. She's been wrestling too long. She shot that double leg not for that first shot. She shot that double leg to get Carla to defend, drop her hands, and when Carla dropped her hands, arm drag, now Carla's on the bottom. The first shot was never the intent. That's why my takedown offense is like 45%. I don't care. I'm just throwing shots at you until eventually I'll grab one of them. I'm just throwing different things at you until I get the reaction I want. Then I can go to my true finish.
All right, but in terms of Derek Lewis as an opponent, it's like I don't know what to think, man. He's super perseverant. He comes back and fights all the time. But, you know, while your hand isn't necessarily 100%, dude, he took a lot of shots in that fight against Volkov. What exactly are you expecting from him on November 3rd?
I expect him to come hard very fast to try to knock me out. I mean, I think Derek understands that he has to win this fight quickly. And his best course to victory is to come out there and try to get this fight finished quick. Because over 25 minutes, no one's shown the ability to go with me that long except for Jones. You know, so I don't think that Derek would see himself in that light. But he needs to get this done quick if he's going to win this fight.
Here's the interesting question. I had this debate on my radio show because I don't know what the right answer is. You already fought him. You already beat him. You guys had a fight scheduled in January. You fought in July. You had 7 months. And he called the win a fluke. I don't know that I understand that characterization, but here's the better part. He accused you of ducking him on the 3rd. And this is like an actual question I'm sort of asking you to put on your analyst hat here. Can you duck somebody you already beat?
I don't think so, but I think so. Again, it's all about perception, right? So if you can create this idea that I ducked him, then okay, maybe you'll get some people to rally and support you. And it's worked, Luke. I mean, I have never seen Steven Miocic have so much support in my whole entire career. I mean, people are like, why are you ducking Stipe? Like, I put a picture up on the kid that signed a scholarship to go to college the other day, and I got like a whole bunch of them going, why are you ducking Stipe? I'm like, I can't duck a guy I just beat within one round 4 months ago, or not even 3 months ago. Like, I'm not ducking him. If anything, I was trying to give Stipe credit for the fact that he's a good fighter, that I wanted to give him my best effort, right? I want to fight him at my best, so I need 6 weeks and not a busted-up hand to fight him. But, you know, people get a little bit desperate when something that they truly love gets taken away from them, and you can see it in Stipe.